Alright, it's chicka chicka boom! And I'm here just digging up the drama on the Twitter. You're here with me. I appreciate that. If you're watching this video, please smash that like right there and hit that subscribe, man. Alright, now we got that out of the way. There's a lot going on right now with Iran. A lot going on today with Iran, with the president, with a lot of other people on Twitter. I was talking about Ilhan Omar. She's got tweets to tweet. I'm sure Tim Pool has tweets to tweet. Jack Dorsey might have a tweet to tweet. There's a lot of people that have tweets to tweets. And the reason for that is because President Trump straight up killed a motherfucker. He invited him over and he said, hey, let's make peace. Come on, let's talk about it. And then he straight killed the fuck out of him. So Iran's been mad. You know the drill. They said they were going to retaliate, and they did retaliate today. So what happened was they bombed American military bases, and no one knew for hours. Oh, the whole evening pretty much. No one knew what had happened, how many casualties there were, anything like that. So we finally figured out how many casualties there were. So far, no casualties. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think is happening. I think after Trump killed the Iranian general, he scared the poop out of Iran. They said, oh no, do not bomb me no more. But still, they have to pretend like they're strong, or else other people will just pick on them. You know, you gotta act strong. Even if you're weak, you gotta pretend like you're strong, or else you'll get bullied. So Iran said, hey, you can't do that. We're going to attack you. You can't just kill our dude, trick us, and then we're going to attack you. So they went to bomb the United States. But if you'll remember, when Trump bombed Syria a long time ago, if you remember, Trump called the Russians on the phone and he told them, I'm going to bomb Syria, move, I have to do it. And then he bombed them and no one died. No Russians died. And it was a geopolitical disaster averted. And I think this is exactly what's happening with Iran right now. They don't want a war. So they have to bomb us back to save face. But they're going to do it in a way where no one gets hurt. They're going to attack targets where no one's going to get killed. And then they're just going to hope that it's all good. So that's my read of the situation. I could wake up tomorrow and Trump could hit 52 sites. He could just bomb 52 cultural sites. He could nuke Iran. He could do anything crazy. At this point, Trump has the upper hand because everybody's looking at him like he could do anything. He's crazy. And in geopolitics, in any type of leadership position where you have to be aggressive, you want people to be afraid of what you're going to do. That's one of the rules in that Malcolm Gladwell book about 41 rules to be powerful or whatever. I don't remember the exact title, but it was like 50 rules of power. And one of them is act crazy so your enemies can't predict what's going to happen. So Trump has the upper hand right now. They definitely can't predict. I know Trump better than Iranians. I think I've had a lot of exposure to Trump in the media and my whole life, just growing up and seeing him in the media. So I think I know Trump better than the Iranians do, and even I don't know what he's going to do tomorrow. I think that he's going to let them save face, and he's just going to wash his hands, call it even. No one died, so that's it. You can save face and, we don't have to have a war. That's what I think. But he could just be trying to lull them into this fake sense of security and then bomb them to smithereens in the morning. He could be doing that. So I don't know. We're going to get on twitter.com. We're going to check out the drama. We're going to see some of Trump's tweets. And we might just see what the latest tweet is on Iran. Let's see what's going on. All right, so let's go down here. And this is what Donald Trump said 6 hours ago. He said, all is well. Missiles launched from Iran at 2 military bases located in Iraq. Assessment of casualties and damages taking place now. So far, so good. We have the most powerful and well-equipped military anywhere in the world by far. I will be making a statement tomorrow morning. So what I take this to mean is that Trump isn't going to retaliate as long as no Americans died. Not we, but Trump killed one of the most important people in the Iranian military, and I think he can walk away from that. You know, even if they bomb him back, he can still walk away from that, and he still got he still got a lot better deal than they did. Like, say they bombed us back today and they blew up some Humvees and some Iraqis died. Yeah, it's terrible, but it can't compare at all to their second in command of their military being taken out. So if both countries just declared peace after this and nothing happened, Trump would have the upper hand. Definitely. That's what I take it to mean. I take it to mean as long as no one dies, he's not going to start any more shit. But, like I said, he's got everybody guessing right now. No one knows what he's going to do. No one knows exactly what he's going to do. He could just be saying this to trick them. And that's why this was such a bold power move by Trump. Because some people don't realize, but he tricked them. He told the guy to come to Iraq so they could talk about peace. It's like those stories you hear back in, it's like those medieval stories or those Chinese stories or whatever, where the king says, oh yeah, come and we'll do a peace treaty, and then they kill everybody when they show up. That's what Trump did. This is straight out of some medieval fairy tale. This doesn't happen a lot in the modern world. Usually what will happen is they'll have peace talks, or they will try to assassinate the person without all this subterfuge. But yeah, it's crazy. So because Trump tricked them, it's just such a bold power move. Like, they are going to have some PTSD. They're going to feel some trauma from being tricked. Yeah, they're on the back foot right now. They're playing catch up. He got him really good. And this, as far as geopolitical stuff goes, like, this just puts him way ahead of anybody else, because now anytime that he goes to have a meeting with the adversary, they're going to wonder, is he going to kill me? He's going to go meet with Kim Jong-un. He's going to wonder, is he going to kill me? He's going to go meet with Vladimir Putin. He's going to wonder, is he going to kill me? Is this a setup? So that's why it's bold and just blows my mind. I really didn't think that Trump would do something like that. Like, he's definitely playing for keeps. He's definitely playing for the long-term strategy of history, like 100, 200, 300 years looking back on his presidency. He's not playing for the short term. He's not worried about what people think about him today, tomorrow, or yesterday. He is really playing for keeps and just going all out. So let's see what people said to this. One thing that makes me kind of sad is that Trump has gotten so much support on Twitter since he did this. He's got way more support than he usually did. And I think Trump was doing an okay job. And you can hate me for that, but I think Trump's doing an okay job as a president. And I wish he didn't get a mountain of support for the Iran thing. I just wish it was more even. Like, he would get more support for the economy and other things that he's doing, and not just so much the Iran thing. But he's got almost 500,000 likes on this tweet, which is easily 5 times more than he usually gets. And let's see, Jeff Tiedrich said, do you have any idea just how in over your head you are? No, you don't, and that's the problem. Well, Jeff, everyone else is kind of in over their head because Trump's playing crazy. No one knows what Trump's going to do. So even if someone else did the craziest thing they could, even if someone else did the boldest, most power move they could, it would just make them even with Trump. He's cranked it up to 11. He's playing for keeps, no holds barred. People could act crazy, but they're just going to be getting to his depth. I mean, no one is playing for keeps as much as he is right now. Let's see what somebody else. Oh, and then this is like, I don't know, this is some scam. Like, under Trump's tweets now, I've realized that they're trying to scam Bitcoin. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's see, what did he say? What did he say before that? Oh, all right, I'll read this. He said, had a very good meeting with K. Salud of Saudi Arabia. We discussed trade, military, oil prices, security, and stability in the Middle East. I interpret that. With Trump, you really got to read between the lines to know what he's saying, because a lot of times he doesn't say stuff on the face of it, you have to sort of interpret what he means. That's what that's my interpretation when he says things like, I have the best words, or I'm one of the smartest people. Like, he speaks very plainly. He speaks rhetorically and very simply and plainly, but I think there is genius. You could argue whether it's genius, but I think there's definitely intelligence if you read between the lines. So the way I interpret this is he's just saying, hey, Saudi Arabia is on board with us here, and whatever we're doing in the Middle East with Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia is on board, so it's going to be fine. He's trying to get people relaxed about the economy because the oil prices are all over the place. So he's just like trying to let people know that, hey, it's going to be all right. Let's see if we can find out what is the newest tweets on Iran. Now, I don't want you guys to think I'm a Trump cultist. I do support the president, but and when I do that, it's not even, I didn't vote for Trump. I might vote for him this time, but it's not even that like I'm a cultist, that I voted for him, that I'm like for him 100%. I'm not even that partisan. The reason I support Trump is because I remember a time when you supported the president, no matter who he was, whether it was the guy you voted for or not, you supported him because he was what you had now, and that's America. And as Americans, we are going to support each other. And it used to be that way, and people used to have decency. And Trump is not the first time. Trump is not where it changed. I'm sad to say Obama is where that changed. When Obama was elected, people were they just went off the deep end, and they didn't respect him, they didn't support him, and then that carried over into Trump. So with Obama, you have it with like the far right, you have it with like these militia groups like racists. They're not all racists, but racists are definitely a part of that. And all these people are against Obama that aren't very vocal, but it was like mostly the Tea Party movement. Then with Trump, it's the media, you know, it's the mainstream media, it's all these corporations, it's the universities, it's the ivory tower. So with Trump, it might seem like it started with him because the people who were speaking out against him are so much louder than the people who were speaking out against Obama. But I think Obama is really where it started, where the decency went away and it just became hyper partisan. I know they have graphs where it's like red and blue, and they used to mix together a lot, and you could see that like Republicans and Democrats weren't that different, and now they're just completely polarized. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to support Trump no matter what, because I'm going to support the president no matter what. That's how I feel from a time when Americans were more decent and less partisan. Let's see, what is the most recent thing about Iran? Iran parliament designates all U.S. forces as terrorists. That doesn't sound good. Well, this could be heating up. This could be World War III. Like, it's really up to Iran right now. If they leave it at this, I think Trump's willing to walk away, but if they keep poking the bear, I wouldn't, like at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't nuke him. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. Multiple ballistic missiles. Yeah, we've seen that. We've got a lot of fake news. We're like a lot of pictures that aren't the real pictures. Some memes. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah al-Khamenei on Wednesday called on the United States. Well, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Is it a day ahead over there? Maybe it is. Iran's supreme leader urges the U.S. to pull its forces out of the region. That's not going to happen. There's no way that's going to happen. I want it to happen. I want us to be out of the Middle East, but it's that dinosaur. It's that oil. As long as the oil's there, we're going to be there. That's the strategy. And no president, whether it's Obama or Trump, no one is going to pull us out of the Middle East. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, so that's all I got right now. That's my take on Trump. That's my take on the situation. It could be World War III. It could get really bad, or it could calm down after this. I think it's really in the hands of the Iranians. If they don't do anything else, I think Trump is willing to like just sort of bury the hatchet at this point and see where it goes. But if they keep attacking, then it's definitely going to be war. Yeah, I don't know. So, that's my take right now. I'm gonna check out some more stuff on Twitter.com about Iranians, but that's my take on Trump at the moment. All right.